Paul Kuznecovs is from AEP Baltic Link. They recruit people from the Baltic region. Good morning to you, Paul.
Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. How do you respond then to the Prime Minister suggesting that free movement of people from within the EU will continue for at least 5 years after we've left the EU? So for at least 7 more years, we'll have free movement of people. Is that a good thing?
Well, I think it's sensible and pragmatic approach. Yeah, I always advocated that UK is benefiting from the free labour movement, goods, finances and services.
Yeah, but many of my listeners don't agree, because many of my listeners will say to you that they've seen their local town become overtaken by people from a different part of Europe.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the fact that we are pulling out of Europe is already will give us more control on things.
How many people would you say you help to bring to the UK from within the EU every year?
Well, it's difficult to put the number on it, yeah, but I've worked in this industry since 2004, and historically, that's how I started, yeah, but nowadays there are a lot of people already inside of the UK.
And those people that you're helping to find work, what kind of work are they doing?
I mainly work with the warehouses and factories, so I would class it as low-skilled people.
Right, OK. So people, you know, putting stuff in tins and that kind of stuff, washing potatoes, that kind of work, yes?
Yeah.
So would you say that if all of those people from Eastern Europe, and I would imagine it is largely Eastern European people that you are helping to find those jobs, if all of those people stopped coming to this country or didn't apply for those jobs anymore, would you be able to find enough British people to fulfil the roles?
While in the past couple of years, I've noticed that local people are applying more and more for jobs. Yeah, I would still say that if suddenly, people are not allowed to come to this country, we will kind of be back before the pre-enlargement times, where when people try to come in here utilizing all kind of ways.
There are people who will be listening to this programme who will be of the opinion that they are more than happy with Eastern European people moving to the UK, but they don't feel that many Eastern Europeans have integrated as well as they would like. So, for example, they will say, well, when you walk down a high street, all you hear is people talking Polish to one another. You don't hear people talking English. When you walk through certain high streets, you will see Polski shop after Polski shop, rather than what used to be British companies that welcomed everybody in this country. Do you accept that some people who've moved from Eastern Europe could have done more to integrate in this country? Do you think there's any credibility in that argument at all?
Well, first of all, it's not only the Eastern Europeans who don't integrate into our society. Yeah, some of them. Yeah, it's the thing is when we live in a multicultural society, we will have these kind of problems. And I hope that by pulling out of the Europe, it will encourage people to integrate more.
But Paul, I mean, the reason I'm asking you is because where are you from originally?
Originally from Latvia. From
Latvia. I mean, would you say you've integrated in this country?
I believe so, yeah.
So how have you integrated?
Well, first of all, I speak more or less good English. Yeah, I'm doing business in here. I've got a family. I've got a house. I've settled down in here, and I feel happy in here. So, a very trivial example: when I go to shop, I can speak in English.
Paul, thank you very much indeed. Paul Kuznecovs from AEP Baltic Link.